Hey guys, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT and this is December 2018's update or channel update, mixed in with a story or like one or two stories or incidents that have happened to me over the past one or two Christmases. They're not necessarily good good stories, but I think you'll find them kind of entertaining. I want to share them with you anyway because it seems to happen to me every goddamn Christmas. And this is just my experience. I'm not trying to compare it to what other people have had as their worst experiences. I'm not talking about somebody, a death in the family. I'm not talking anything drastic like that. I'm just going to be talking about just the weird shit that seems to happen to me at Christmas. It's fucking annoying. So as well as the channel update, you'll get that story as well. But before I get to that story, or the reminiscence of that story, I want to talk about the channel for a bit. So channel update. So let's talk about Monster Hunter. I now at this point have 2 videos left of Monster Hunter World. Now I know a lot of you enjoyed that playthrough to a point, but then it dropped off, and the picture sometimes isn't good. It fades in and out, and I think that had mostly to do because of the amount of quality in the actual picture itself. And I was using Movie Maker back then when I was recording it. So that footage is like 2 months old or something like that when I was using Movie Maker. However, in the last 2 videos, there will be, that is it essentially. After Monster Hunter World's parts 59, 60, 61, whatever it is, there will be no more Movie Maker on this channel. Everything going forward in playthroughs, FIFA Sims and everything will have nothing to do with Movie Maker. So hopefully the picture won't look that bad or be anywhere near that bad at all. So yeah, that will be the end of Movie Maker on my channel. In respects to compressing files and uploading and all the rest of it, blah blah blah. That's why Mafia and everything or whatever is in, or FIFA Sims especially, is in 60 frames per second. Movie Maker was old, it was just a free software. I've now got a paid software, and you'll see the quality coming through. You're seeing it through Mafia, you're seeing it through the FIFA simulations, and you'll see it in upcoming playthroughs and stuff like that. So yeah, Monster Hunter finishes. I don't know when I'll release the last 2 videos, but they're just 2 videos. But I suggest you watch them. They're one of the toughest battles I've ever had on the game. And at this point, I'm like a veteran at it. You know, I'm like rank... I'm not going to say... I mean, I've seen massive ranks like 156, but I'm like rank 84 or something like that. You know, I'm very much enjoyed the game. I started as a noob, and I've completed every single mission it's thrown at me, kind of thing. So yeah, Monster Hunter comes to an end. And then we'll be playing some new games and stuff like that. Well, I say new games, some fresh playthroughs on the channel. I know we've been stuck with Monster Hunter. I want to get that finally completed. I've held off for like 2 or 3 months with that, doing other playthroughs. Mafia will continue on Christmas week. And the reason for that is because I know a lot of you are going to be busy with family, friends, opening presents, visiting people, loved ones, blah, blah, blah. And the list goes on. So there's no point starting a fresh playthrough, brand new, on Christmas Day or whatever, when people are going to be busy. So I'd rather just knock out 5 videos for that week of Mafia 3 that are playthrough that's already ongoing. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it. If you don't, you don't. That's up to you, of course. So that will be up until that point. Then I will start a brand new playthrough on January 1st, or Monday, whenever that Monday pops around, and that will be God of War 3. A brand new playthrough on my channel, and it's really entertaining. I think it's really good. It's something different. I mean, the last thing I played was Nier Automata like that, but God of War 3 is a good game, and I've been enjoying it, and I suggest you check that out. However, so that's playthroughs up and coming. Then after God of War, I'm going to have some South Park on my channel, the Fractured Butthole, and we're going to go Gears, and then hopefully another open world game in respects to maybe Assassin's Creed, or maybe even a choice-based game, whatever that may be. These are up and coming playthroughs, so 2019 is going to get have more interesting and fun playthroughs. We'll finish off Mafia 3. We mix it up every week as I've been doing, and of course, Monster Hunter will return. However, it will have obviously better picture quality, but it will return with the DLC when it comes out this fall. So there is a DLC. I've spent 250 hours on the game, so I don't see no problem handing them 20 quid to go and buy the DLC as well. So it will return, but obviously I'll be better at the game, and there'll be monsters that I haven't faced before and stuff like that, and it'll have a better picture quality anyway. So that's just to give you an overhead of the playthroughs and stuff like that. Now, food reviews. Food reviews will continue in 2019, of course. Whatever I find and I think is interesting, I'll put out there. But if I don't find something, don't be surprised if I miss a week here and there. I try to remain consistent. Maybe people get bored of the content and move on. It is what it is. Hopefully in January, I reach 2,000 mark, 2,000 subscribers. We're 1,952 at this point. You know, you gain some, you lose some. It is what it is. So that's upcoming playthroughs. Christmas unboxings. Yeah, sorry, I've got a list here I just want to read off. So, Christmas unboxings. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Over the Christmas period, I'm going to have family here, and people going in and out, and I'm not going to be able to record and have peace and quiet. So there's certain things that I want to do with peace and quiet where people are going to be around, and I won't be able to do that. So, for example, unless I get a chance, and if I get that chance, I'll unbox certain things. The mystery unboxing 2019, or my friend Chaos gets me, and whoever else, if it's a mystery unboxing, I'll unbox it for you here on the channel, and we won't know. We'll unbox it and discover it together, kind of thing. As well as a statue unboxing. I know that I've got, and I want to unbox that. That will be separate, of course, and I'll label that as it were, and then you can join me for the mystery unboxing. So there should be 3 unboxing videos all in all. But as I say, I don't know when they come out. They may even come out as late as January, because I'm going to have people around me and I won't be able to film. It just depends on how it goes and if I get the opportunity / chance to do it. I'm sorry about the lighting here as well. It's dark, it's night time, it is what it is. So yeah, also with FIFA 19 simulations, also I may not be able, there's a fixture pile up. I've gotten a lot of FIFA sims with my commentary on, of course, over the past 1 or 2 days, 3 days. But the 26th one or 28th or the 30th but just 1 or 2 games won't have my commentary. Maybe I'll just leave a normal commentary on, and then you can watch it and see how that plays out, because I'm always interested in it anyway, regardless. My commentary is what I added onto it, but just because if I don't get the opportunity to record my voice on it and stuff, if people are interrupting me, I don't like that shit. I don't like it when people interrupt me, and it frustrates me, so I'd rather not do the commentary at all if I can't get the chance to actually do it. But of course they've got to come out inevitably, because it's what I do on this channel, and we haven't looked at how it might happen or whatever, you know, what goals are scored, what the score is, who knows. And I know they're popular on my channel, that along with food mostly. So over the next 10 days, it's going to be a little bit different, just here and there. If I can get a chance or opportunity to film stuff, I will be throwing out little changes here and there. But worst way is the unboxings will come out just after Christmas, and the simulations won't have commentary up until the 30th or the 2nd of January, something like that. You know what I mean? So that pretty much covers commentary, unboxings, upcoming playthroughs. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about, hold on guys, let me have something to drink. Is bad Christmases experiences. Now before I get on to what's going on, with behind the scenes or little things that are happening that were stressing me out over this past 3 weeks and stuff like that, they start off little things, but they start to build and piss you off. And if I've always said, if one little thing on this channel goes down, if my mic breaks, I can't do commentary. Then that's 50 quid I've got to throw out straight away to get a new mic. Have I got it? Have I not got it? You know what I mean? Very hit and miss. But before I get into the details of what's gone wrong this December 2018, let's talk about the past in respects to things that have happened over the Christmas period. And it just seems all the bad shit seems to happen to me at Christmas. Now, again, I'm not talking about deaths. I'm not talking about car crashes. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm not trying to compare and say this is worse than this. I'm just simply saying certain things happened to me over the past few years, and always on December, always at an inconvenient time, always bollocks as well. It's like fuck. So, for example, a few years ago, my laptop broke and I needed to get taken in, and I think luckily I had insurance. I don't even know. The year before that, my television broke, my £1,000 television, and lucky I had that one stored away. And I brand new kind of thing, so I just lifted that out of the box and then put that up it, and I had a television, you know what I mean, 47 inches. So, you know, always my tech stuff seems to go down, all these kind of problems. And one particular year, I think it was like 4 years ago now, my laptop broke. Something went wrong with my television. That's 2 big things. I had it insured at that point, my old one, and it went into the shop. I know these are first world problems. Please don't think that I'm trying to trivialize anyone else's tragic Christmas story or life. I'm just not. I'm just telling you my experience over the past few years when it comes to Christmas, as I said. And you know, I've been on the brink of being homeless as well at Christmas time as well at one point or another, when couldn't pay the rent or whatever it was, and you know, we're going to be homeless and evicted like a day before Christmas or something. And it was just insane, and the stress that puts on you is just unbelievable. So you know, I know stress. You know, it is bad. Anyway, so so 1 or 2 years ago, regardless of the eviction, the one that really sticks out to mind, other than that one, obviously, is the one where I was sick. No, my laptop died. I needed fixing. My TV broke, and I was ill as hell. I was just sick. I felt so fucking ill at Christmas. No, that's right. No, I got a stomach pain. A pain in my stomach, and I didn't know what it was. It was 4 in the morning. Was it 4 in the morning? Yes, it was 4 in the morning, I think. Oh no, was it 2 in the morning? No, it was 2 in the morning, and I phoned an ambulance because I didn't know what was wrong with my gut. What the hell was happening with my stomach? I had no idea. If it's a cut, you can tie the cut off, you can clean it, you know what's going on. If it's blood gushing everywhere, you know to put pressure on it, blah blah blah. But when it's inside your body and it's doing something, you're like, what the fuck is going on? I can't work it out. It really freaks you out. So basically, I phoned an ambulance. The guys came and they took me to they checked me out. I was breathing, gave me air, oxygen, whatever it was, I don't know. And eventually they just said, look, we think you're fine, but we want to check you even more, so let's just take you to the hospital. So I went to the hospital. Now, I'm not, again, I know I'm not, how should I put it? I'm not picking on the system itself, it is what it is, but I had to wait 4 hours in A&E, or whatever it was, I don't know, fucking 4 hours. I know that I wasn't, like, gushing blood or anything, but I waited there for 4 hours, man, from, I think 3 in the morning I arrived, and I was there till about 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes, 7 in the morning. After, and I mean, they took blood and all that kind of crap, and they had a basic look at me and said, okay, we've got your information, when the doctor's available, we'll send them to you, but of course I'm not top priority, that's fine, to a point. I mean, I don't know what's going on in my stomach, I have no idea. Is it my appendix, is something going to explode out my stomach? I don't know. Very worried and in pain, obviously. So I sit there for 4 hours, my brother was there trying to keep me company. Ironically, he had his music headphones in and was falling asleep. How the fuck is that keeping me company? I just don't know. What the fuck? In the end, I ended up talking to a guy who was at another hospital, and there was loads of blood in the hospital. There was a massive fight, and it was covered in blood. And me and him spoke for 3 or 4 hours. Like, he became my best friend for 3 or 4 hours because I was bored out my fucking mind. And then there was a woman. That's another part of the story. There was a woman who was like in a dressing gown or nightgown, you know, like she was a fucking resident there, and she had long hair down here, man, and she was like this, like a fucking zombie, and you couldn't see her face, and it freaked me out, and I was just gonna fucking die if she grabbed my brother, you know what I mean, because he was half asleep, or was going to sleep, and she was like walking into the corner, and nobody was doing anything. Nobody said, hey, come over here, or hey, let's get you back to bed. Nothing like that. They fucking left her there, man. She's like a fucking nut job. I don't know what was wrong with her. Why is she walking around unescorted in the hospital at 4 in the morning? I don't fucking know. But that's fucking weird, man. I know you get to see a lot of strange shit in the hospital. Maybe it was a mental patient. I don't know. But yeah, weird shit. And I kept my fucking eye on her because I was like, nah, I don't want no part of that. Like, I don't want her coming near me. Anyway, so after this situation, it turns out the doctor looked at me after 4 hours of waiting, checked me out and gave me, I won't even lie, he couldn't tell what was wrong with me. He pushed on my stomach a bit. By then the pain has subsided, but he still couldn't find a lump or anything, irregularities in my stomach or whatever. Irregularities, sorry, I'm saying that right. And he sent me home with a fucking box, a white box. So I think it was placebos, which is basically medicine that you take, but it's a psychological thing where it's like, oh, I'm taking medicine for it. They're thinking it's all in your head. I think it was a placebo. There was no fucking tag on it, no nothing. They just gave me it. So I got a taxi home. At this point, it was 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, I think. 9, I think, nice and early. Cost me a tenner to get back. And so you know, whatever, and then nothing ever came of it. I never had that pain again, but I'm very wary. Sometimes if I get a pain in my stomach, I'm like, fucking hell, I don't want that issue again. That was painful. And then I still don't know what it was till this day. Anyway, so the next day, I think it was Christmas Eve. And that's what I'm saying, the story continues. So I thought, oh, you know what, I will cheer myself up. I was still ill, but I'll go out with my brother to down my local shopping centre. And I'll cheer myself up. I'll buy something in HMV, whatever it was, a game, a film, I don't know. And my brother wanted to check out some of the sports stores and buy whatever in there. So he and him, me and my dad went to the shopping centre. And it was getting around, I don't know why, but it was around about 5 o'clock, half 5, so things were closing up, whatever. I don't know the exact time. And like, as usual, my brother was in the store for like 20, 40 minutes. That ain't crazy. I mean, what the fuck? Go in there, look at stuff, and then buy something, and then get the fuck out. He was just in there forever. And I wanted to get to my store, HMV specifically. So I was like, that's where they sell the games and movies, anime. I want to check that shit out. So I'm there waiting around for him. They got the now. I used to wear hats back in the day. I'm talking baseball caps, and I used to set my head down and stuff like that. Now you don't see me with any of that shit. I've changed a lot as a person in that respect. But anyway, so it's closing time, and they've got the barriers halfway down. You know, the metal barriers. So I don't know this because I got my hat on, and I'm just like waiting around, getting fed up, walking around near the door, waiting to get the fuck out of there and go to my store. Which really, I should have just went by myself and checked it out. And in the end, I think that's what I decided to do, thinking, fuck this. My dad just happened to be near the door at the time. And I went to walk out. No, that's right, we were leaving at that point. And at that point, I've walked out the door and smashed my fucking skull on the metal guard or whatever. It was so loud, I could knock myself out nearly. It was so loud that the guys who worked there thought that a shelf had fallen down and come rushing like, what the fuck is going on? What's happening here? And they knew what had happened because I was like, oh, fuck, oh. So I took my hat, my dad said to me, take my hat off, and there were 2 big fucking red marks on here. Painful as fuck. I was like, this is a fucking joke, mate. This is a terrible fucking Christmas. You know, bollocks to this. You know, I was in pain. I was like, fuck, can we just go to my store? You know, I rubbed my head. I was fine. But it was just like, what's fucking going to go next wrong for me? You know what I mean? TV broke, laptop broke, head smashed in, hospital the night before. You know, and now what's going to happen? The fifth and final thing that happened to me weren't all bad compared to what happened to me, but the final thing that happened was my store HMV had closed. So that was a fucking waste of time, wasn't it? I was fucking pissed off. Went home and whatever else. That was one particular story that I can tell you that it was just a terrible fucking Christmas and things like that. You know, that was a rare one, but things just keep happening to me at Christmas. Anyway, 2018, I know it's 18 minutes into this video, but I'm giving you an update and I'm telling you the story. So, what's happening in 2018's fucking Christmas bollocks? Well, first and foremost, it started off a little thing. My USB, one of my USB things on my PC stopped working. And I was filming a FIFA simulation and my sound cut off because of the thing. I know USB, you can get it fixed and everything and blah, blah, blah. It's not major, but it's a cunt. So there you go. All right, so I can live without that. I've got 2 or 3 more. We move on. Okay, unless I want to have it fixed, taken in, and it costs me money and blah, blah, blah. So whatever. That's the first thing that went wrong. The second thing that went wrong was that my chair decided to, as you can see, I'm not using my chair. I haven't got the nice black leather backing or whatever. My chair stopped going up and down. Okay, the piston had gone. I ordered a new piston. I measured it. I thought I'd got it right. It didn't do it. I tried to install it. Didn't work. Long story short, things happened. Things were said. I took a hammer to it, and I think I've pretty much fucked it. So I'll get someone to fix that, and if he can't fix it, I have to buy a new one. So that's 63 quid. Okay, I got to pay, so I was like, oh, fuck, you know. So I have to pay £63. It's lasted me 3 or 4 years now, so I can't cry at £60. It's like £30 a year or something, you know. It's a good chair. I'll buy the same one, but it's a bastard that I haven't got my chair, and I'm pissed off about it. I know it's not the worst thing in the world that can happen. I'm sitting on a shitty wooden chair, which is killing my ass, by the way, but it is what it is. Oh, Alright, so that's two things that have happened to me. The third thing that's happened to me this Christmas or thus far is now I always do wireless on my PS4, wireless on Xbox, because the wire downstairs doesn't reach all the way up here, and I'm not going to fuck around with a 50-foot Ethernet cable. At that point, I was thinking about it seriously because of what was happening to me. Do you remember I said at the start of this video that one thing could bring your whole channel crashing down? The Movie Maker died on me, you know what I mean? So I had to replace that. I did, and it works. What brought it down was, this ain't the exact one, but this. I pulled out the wireless adapter, and it broke in my hand, the one I originally got from my PC. So it broke. What a cunt. Can't be wireless. Bought this one, and installed it, did everything they said. It doesn't work. I took my PC downstairs, and it does work. But I can't have my PC downstairs. I record upstairs, everything's upstairs, blah, blah, blah. I need it wireless. How the fuck are you making something in 2015, wireless enabled, and it works? 2018, it doesn't work. Complained to them, spent 4 hours on the, it's 4 hours emailing them back and forth. They eventually just gave up on me and said, fuck it, we'll give you a refund. But essentially it does work, but it's downstairs and it's not strong enough to get up here. So that's a problem. So I have to go around experimenting with different fucking USB sticks and shit. Or, you know, the wireless adapters, which is bollocks, because it costs time and money. And, you know, you don't want to do that. You just want to crack on. And plus I've got to upload content. FIFA Sims are on a schedule, you know, and everything else. Anyway, so what did I do? Well, my friend convinced me, because he's got one as well, the same thing, to get an uplink thing, a TPLink, sorry. And basically, you can get a different version of it. I think it's a proper wireless one. He said, go wired. I said, what do you mean? He basically said, buy this. Now, you can get three different versions, a £35 one, a £50 one or £60 one, and an £84 one. All in all, with VAT, it cost me 93 quid, which I really want to spend on my chair and everything. But here we go, look. I was going to do an unboxing of this, but I won't bother. Fuck it. TP-Link. This is a pass-through power line. I looked at reviews online and stuff like that, and a guy showed me how to do it. It's so easy. Basically, what you do is you plug one into your router, the plug socket, just set it up normal, just plug that into the plug switch, into the plug socket, sorry, and then plug all your router in, and then push the button. It'll flash for about a minute, and then go upstairs, plug the other one into your your wall mains, preferably your wall mains. I did it on a switch thing, an extender, which they don't advise you to do, but I did it and it works, so fuck it. I bought a long, what do you call it, Ethernet cable, and basically I plugged it into my PC and into the thing over there. So now my internet is wired and it's fucking brilliant. Like it's not shit. I can open up tabs and everything. The wireless was shit compared. It's unbelievable. It is well worth it. £93. You buy the A3 2000, the AV2000, because that gives you more power. Why are you going to have less power? You want more. The more power comes up to your room, the better. So definitely get this. Worth £93 with VAT and all the rest of it. And I've got that now. It cost me, but at least it's a problem for long term solved. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So as I said, plug in the first one, plug in the second one upstairs or whatever room you want to be in, push the button, it'll flash, and then plug your Ethernet cable into the PC and into that, and then it will be all 3 bars of sharp, 3 lights, and you'll be connected. And it's brilliant, and I have not regretted buying it. It's the best thing I've bought in 2018. It really is, in terms of equipment. Unbelievable. Because it solved everything. But yeah, so that's my chair fucking up, the internet thing fucking up. You know, a pile of shit, and the USB thing dying on me as well. It's already the 22nd at this point. I can't wait for Christmas to be over. Not that it's a bad thing in itself, but it just feels this month is like a fucking cursed one for me. But yeah, guys, so in conclusion, Monster Hunter finishes. Mafia continues on the Christmas week. Food reviews. Oh yeah, food reviews. I will be doing 2 food reviews in Greg's on Saturday. Maybe it's already out at this point, depending on when this video comes out. And that will cover for me next week, so you get 2 for the price of 1. I suggest you watch them, especially for Christmas bake, Greg's Christmas bake or whatever. It is limited time only kind of thing, so I've got to put them both out. I can't wait a week again, because it'll be over past Christmas, so I'm just going to release them both, and you go down there and buy them if you want them. So yeah, unboxings might be a bit late, but you'll get God of War, I mean not God of War, you'll get Mafia 3 all this week of the Christmas period. January, we start a brand new playthrough on the Monday, January 2nd or January 1st, and that will be God of War 3, start a brand new playthrough, start fresh. We would have closed off, hopefully, Monster Hunter at some point or whatever, but that's only 2 videos left, and that's fine. And we'll get on with new playthroughs and stuff like that. 2019, hopefully we get to 2,000 subs, that's what there is to say, really. FIFA Simulations will continue. I will keep going as long as I can keep going and continue to do what I do. Thank you for all your support over the past 2 or 3 years, long term, short term, new here, old here. I hope you enjoy my content, whether it be food, gameplay, vlogs. Not that I do too many of them. It is what it is. Christmas unboxings, as I said, all the unboxings, you know, Christmas unboxings will come out January, maybe, depending if I can find some time. If I can film them on Christmas, then I will, and I'll release them, and that'll be something else for you to watch and experience with me. But worst ways, they come out of 10 days later, or something like that. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, thank you for your support. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below. If you want to donate to me to help me out to run this channel, whether it be for electricity, games, anime, unboxings, whatever it may be, it all goes back into the channel, even food reviews at this point, as well. All gets invested. I always tell you where it goes. Plus, or you can buy a t-shirt, and that way you get a t-shirt, as well. The merchandise is in the description below as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2019. Happy gaming.